Bring in now Hall of Fame tennis coach and author Rick Macci. Rick, good morning to you. Your reaction to what Jerry's talking about, the money is big, but also, some of the top players in the world are going to be performing.
No, the money's definitely big. It's the greatest tennis show on earth. $75 million in prize money, but I think they're doing okay because they created about $530 million coming in the other door. So it's amazing. The U.S. Open is one of a kind sporting event. But regarding the players, it's a star-studded field. Everybody's there, and it all starts with the #1 seed, Jannik Sinner. He won the Australian Open. He's #1 in the world. But the leader in the clubhouse, Novak Djokovic. Are you ready for this? 99 singles titles, 24 Grand Slams in his back pocket, and Cheryl, now in his front pocket, he has a gold medal that he won a month ago over in Paris. But the generational talent, Carlos Alcaraz, 4 Grand Slams, and he's only 21 years old. But he rolled his ankle on Saturday, but he said he's good to go, so hopefully he can roll through the field. So then if we go to the women's side, it all starts and stops with Iga Swiatek, #1 in the world, okay, 5 Grand Slams, only 23 years old. She lost last week to Sabalenka, who has more firepower off the ground than anybody on the tour and probably one of the best serves. But the fan favorite, defending champion, Coco Gauff, the Olympic sprinter with a rack in her hand, she's been struggling a little bit. But listen, she gets a little confidence. The New York crowd gets behind her. I think everybody will go cuckoo for Coco.
I love Coco Gauff. I think it's going to be great. What about Naomi Osaka, though? That could be a really amazing comeback story because she's won 2 U.S. Opens, but she took last year off because she wanted to have a baby. So she's going to be back. I mean, is she someone that we should be watching?
Absolutely. She's dangerous. She has firepower, has a great serve, but she has a brutal draw. She plays Ostapenko in the first round, and both of them have won Grand Slams. Then the winner plays Mahova, who's one of the most talented players. So she has some rough sledding, but if she gets confident, okay, she has 4 Grand Slams. And when you have that experience, that's invaluable, especially in Grand Slams.
What do you make about just the fact that the U.S. Open, I mean, this is it. And this happens every year, but especially because we've had an amazing year of tennis. You mentioned the Olympics, of course, and Novak's win, but also after France and after Australia and after England. I mean, this really is like, I mean, is there any player in particular besides Novak that you think could really be a standout?
Yeah, absolutely. Medvedev's a contender on the men's side, Zverev, but even the Americans, and I need to give a shout out to the Americans. On the men and women, there's actually 5 players on the men and the women, the most we've had since the early 2000s. Taylor Fritz, Ben Shelton, Tommy Paul, okay, Sebastian Korda, and Frances Tiafoe. They're all in the top 20. And then on the women's side, you got Coco Gauff, Jessica Pegula, okay, Emma Navarro, Daniel Collins, and Madison Keys. So maybe, just maybe, we might have an American finally win one of these.
Well, that's the fun thing for me as a tennis fan at the U.S. Open is that the Americans always get, of course, the most support from the crowd. So that's going to be one of the most fun things to see this year. All right, well, we'll see how the tournament goes. It all starts today. Rick Macci. Rick, thank you.